Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Leupold VX-5 HD 3 to 15 by 44 rifle scope. So let's just unbox it for you. We'll take everything out. Okay, so we've got a Leupold sticker. There's information on the CDS, or the custom dial system. We've got a little Allen key here just for the turrets. We've got the manual and a set of rifle scope covers. Okay, so have a look at the scope a bit closer here, guys. A lot of people are very interested in this scope. It's relatively new from Leupold, and I've used it on the Barrett Fieldcraft rifle, so I know, the good clarity and just how nice the rifle scope is in general. So the length of it here is 34.3 centimeters or 13.53 inches. The weight of it, 19.7 ounces or 558 grams. So we do have a 30mm tube here. Magnification on it is 3 to 15. I've got the standard duplex on this one. There's a lot of other ones available, so that will vary the price that you'll pay at the end of the day. Now the eye relief on this is fairly generous, depending on what magnification you've got it on. It's between 94 and 97 millimeters or 3.7 to 3.82 inches. We've got quarter MOA clicks on this. You can actually get this in mils if you like the metric system, but I've just got it in MOA. We've got a total of 75 MOA of adjustment for both windage and elevation. Okay, so we're zoomed in here, guys, because I want to show you this 2-turn zero lock system on this scope. So at the moment it's on 0, so you won't be able to turn the elevation dial at all, okay? What you need to do is just push in the lock and then you can turn, okay? So as you're turning around, obviously this is a 2-turn elevation system. So in other words, you can get 2 full turns of that elevation turret, okay? So keep an eye on the lock. So as we bring it around and we get to our second full turn, see how it disappears? Okay, so over night time, obviously if you're on your basically your second turn of that dial, then you can feel and know that it's the lock isn't protruding, so you know you're on that second turn of elevation. Then when we go back, there we go, out it comes, so you know you're within that first turn, and then all the way back to 0, you hear it click and it locks, okay? So that's a really good feature. Now the lenses on this are fully coated. They've got the Twilight Max HD light management system. So in other words, Leupold claim that this is going to gather the maximum amount of light, in those low light conditions. It's 100% waterproof and fog proof, and comes with a lifetime guarantee. So I don't know what more you could possibly want with an optic, guys. Leupold are a good benchmark in general. I find they're pretty reasonably priced. So this one here, $1,600 roughly that you'll pay here in Australia. But keep in mind, guys, because the US dollar fluctuates so much compared to the Australian dollar, the price will inevitably go up. So yeah, at the time of doing this, about $1,600 Australian for this model here. So anyhow, let's get it mounted to a rifle now, guys. I want to get the scope cam on this as well, so you can have a good look through it and just see what you think. Okay, so let's start off and show you that second focal plane in action. So as we go through the magnification range here, you'll see that the reticle stays the same size. So now we're just looking across the dam here, guys, just to give you a look through the scope so you can see like ripples in the water and so forth. We've got one of the little ducks, just on the dam here. So as he moves, you can see that the ripples there are pretty clear. Now keep in mind too that, when you're looking through the scope cam and the iPhone, it's not as clear as looking through the optic itself. So we're going to run a test here. Now we've got a target up at 50 yards, so they're quarter MOA clicks. So to get 1 MOA at 100 is 4 clicks. To have basically 1 inch of movement is 8 clicks at 50. So from target to target, so the top left here to the top right, is 5 inches between them. So if we go 40 clicks to the right, then it should be, you know, shooting pretty much right on. Now I've just got the scope mounted to my Lithgow LA101, and we're just using some of the older SK ammunition I've got. So we'll see how we go. So my point of aim is going to be the top left target throughout this entire test. So let's fire the first 5 shots at the top left target, and then we'll move across to the right 40 clicks. Okay, so now we come across to the right 40 clicks and still aim at the top left target. Okay, we had a flyer on that last one. You could hear it was very underpowered. But anyhow, we'll go down 40 clicks now, so we should come down 5 inches onto the bottom right target, but we're still aiming at the top left target. So yeah, I've done a lot better there. I think the ammunition is settling into the rifle. So we'll come across now, guys, 40 clicks to the left, still aiming at the top left target. We should get 5 shots pretty much right on that bottom left target. So yep, very happy with that. It seems to be tracking reasonably accurate, taking into consideration, you know, my shooting here and also you know, using a rimfire. So the last couple of shots here, guys, I'm just going to have a little bit of fun, you know, plinking at a couple of targets here. But I'll wrap up my final thoughts on the Leupold VX-5 HD. An absolutely crystal clear scope, and you know, there's a lot of features in it that, you know, really make it quite good for the price. So I can't really see any negatives with it. You know, having that side focus, you know, on the side so you can adjust your parallax is really handy in the field, or if you want to shoot longer range, obviously that's really good. So overall, guys, yeah, if you're interested in one of these, go into your local gun shop and have a look through one, and then you can make up your own mind on them. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, we'll catch you then.